I'm not really sure if yes, my mic seems to be working. So we can see here that Waffle Warriors are just on the opposite end of the spectrum here. Confident Club, 86% win rate prediction from our pick'ems today. So there are some supporters here with Waffle Warriors, but they think Confident Club just have it all. They have it better in this matchup. I'd like to suggest here the win rates though. Waffle Warriors came out of qualifiers with a 62% win rate, and Confident Club came out with a 77% win rate. In terms of win rates, they're relatively equal across the board. Of course, Confident Club does have the advantage in that sense too. So let's have a look at what our captains for today have to say about this matchup. Hello.
Hello, hello.
Alright, hi guys. We have Nano here and we have Slice Cakes, who will be representing Confident Club as their captain while Shiba is away. So, some quick introduction here. I want to start with Slice Cakes. I'm gonna ask you a bonus question as well. How did it feel to be playing during this event? Are you enjoying it?
I'm very enjoying it. It's been a lot of fun and something new.
Good. Then I'm glad you feel that way. Of course. I wanted to ask as well, with your current team, how does it feel playing along with them, especially with some small changes? Do you still feel good about it and confident for this game?
Yes, we still feel confident and good, but I mean major setbacks, a lot of swaps, but it's okay. You know, family is more important.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't affect you guys too. In a negative way. Hopefully, it still is something you can cope to enjoy as well. I don't know if you know, but Waffle Warriors, just like your team, was kind of made on the spot. And in fact, I have a question for them, which is pretty much the same thing. How do you feel, Nano, with your current team? How did you perform this LCM? Are you enjoying the experience playing together?
I mean, at the beginning we kinda shit the bed, not gonna lie. But I think then we played a few flex games, played a few scrim games, played a few solo duo with each other, and I think, I mean, we went from a bunch of randoms who didn't know each other to I think a pretty decent team. Uh,
So
you know,
that's
I
good.
mean,
You feel confident
I,
then. That's good to hear.
I, I mean, the only one who I really knew, I think, from our team was our jungler. I knew our bot lane sort of through being a friend of a friend from our coach, Lemon himself. And I mean, I got to meet Zambiru, the policeman himself.
Of course, we need to drop his job every time.
We have to name drop his job every time.
Of course. Good, good. All right. Back to you, Slice Cakes. If you were to participate again, or if there was this event happening again, would you consider joining it?
I think, yeah, for sure. It's been a lot of fun and it's been entertaining and something new for us because we haven't ever really played any kind of competitive games. It was just flex queues or solo duo. So
Mhm.
yeah,
They're gonna ban your Draven, huh? Every game.
probably.
Soon, soon. And Nano, what about you? Would you participate again? Maybe the same team or change things up?
I mean, I'm always down to compete. But I'm excited for the mini for fun tournament that's gonna happen if we do it with the spoilers with the region pick. I think that's gonna be fun as hell. So I mean,
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna join that.
Oh, well.
And for LCM too, if I don't compete at least directly, I'd like to do even more just production stuff behind the scenes. I'm really happy the Maltese league scene has actually started to take off a little bit.
LCM two. We have a year to go. Okay, okay. So we'll get there. We'll get there. Slice cakes, and I wanted to also ask you: do you have any inspiration for any up and coming teams? Maybe words you want to tell them?
No, I don't think so.
No, just
I
stay
don't have
stuck.
anything to say. Yeah, yeah.
That's it. Get good. That's what his official message is. Play
For real,
Draven.
for real.
Yes.
No, don't play Diamond. Don't.
Don't play
It's
Draven.
suffering.
Play Draven and run it down mid lane when you die
Yeah, yeah.
once. Or if support takes skill.
Yeah, that's true.
And
And then
Nano,
and then you go on stream and you say I can't do anything.
like you,
Uh,
Hamza.
dak taf qalbitu.
Yeah.
Xkien
What
hemmhekk.
about you? Do you have any inspiration for any up and coming teams?
Any inspiration for any up and coming teams? I mean, join game, lose game, win game, doesn't matter. Have fun, learn, get better. I mean, I'll say this: if anything, if you like League and you like sort of just mixing with the community, don't give a shit if you think you're not good enough or or you maybe you're too good. Smile. Just go ahead, join, have fun, and I think it's a pretty worthwhile experience. That's it.
Awesome. All right, guys. Let's see how this game goes. Handshake.
Handshake.
Shake.
Good. I'm looking forward to it, and I'll see you guys at draft. Thank you for the
Yeah, you will
interview.
Thank you.
Bye. All right. So back to me, and quickly showing off this draft here. We do have some comments here. I didn't get time to see them here. Akali is really excited today. Mr. Gino in the chat here has some words of inspiration for Confident Club, I'm sure. So yeah, looking really good. Shiba is also supporting HUJ. Definitely. So let's see here. So let's see. Brickun says to buy Tiamat. Alright. So we have a Tiamat enjoyer in chat. Aye. No matter what I say, yeah? Well, if Akali takes kill, I can't do anything. Tell him, Eric. Yes, if you're playing ADC and then Akali is there, good luck playing Draven. We also have another one supporting HUJ here, Olaf _1. Thank you all for joining the chat. Looking forward to this draft here. I can imagine some picks and bans here coming out. Let's see. Potentially here, Waffle Warriors with the first ban. It is going to be Lilia for Dober. So there we go, Waffle Warriors starting off with this Lilia ban. Dober, he's a Grandmaster EUNA player, mainly focusing on Lilia. So definitely a good ban here. Berkun suggesting the Shen ban would be targeted towards Zambiru, and it does seem like they're on the same page here, getting hovered by Confident Club. Zambiru does play a lot of other champions as well. Not really sure how they're gonna pair up. The role swap rule is in place, so we might get Zambiru in the ADC role, and then Nano goes top lane with Ali Hajar going mid lane. This could all be happening here. Confident Club really taking their time, making sure about their ban here, trying to be certain. Alright. So I didn't really catch on to the meme, Eric. My apologies. Akali dancing in the chat. Alright. FQKKZ supporting HUJ. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you've all had a great Friday as we settle in to watch this series between Waffle Warriors and Confident Club. The Victor ban here is respectable, of course. They would be thinking that Nano wants to run it in mid lane. Strong champion right now in the meta. A lot of people are prioritizing this pick in this LCM as well. So definitely a worthwhile ban. Waffle Warriors banning out Gragas for Badman 420. I would assume they're gonna ban out Aurora as well. Confident Club, no, it's not gonna happen. So I would assume here Waffle Warriors might want the Aurora first pick. I think that's the play here. Let's see if Confident Club catch on. They will be hovering Wukong right now. Let's see if Wukong is the ban of choice. Marger does play Wukong quite a lot. This is preferred jungler of choice. So definitely a good ban here from Confident Club doing their homework. Strong champion in the meta as well. Definitely game defining in his kit with the ult. So let's see if Waffle Warriors pick up the Aurora first pick. It is as predicted. Aurora is first picked here. So far I'm on point. Confident Club here might want to react to something like Ari in the mid lane. Just to counter this Aurora, I'm not really sure what they're going to go. We've seen them play Ari. We've seen them play Syndra as well in the mid lane. They might just pick up, or it's gonna be Galio. Fair enough, I should have known. Galio is a good choice, I've just never seen them play it. Does decently well into Aurora. Let's see what the secondary pick. They could go with a jungle, something to support the Galio pickup here. I know it's not popular, but Viego could be an option here. Any other champs like Jarvan could be good too. Volibear is something we've seen Dober play as well. He's a very strong jungler right now. Volibear Galio could be something, and there's the Jarvan. So far pretty nice comp there. Nice engage from Confident Club. Waffle Warriors need to build into their disengage here. Zyrakan could be options they go into here, but instead they're going to go for Viego, trying to get the resets with the Aurora perhaps. Viego is also a champion Marger has seen a lot of performance on. He's been doing really well on this champion, so he's definitely feeling confident about it. Meanwhile now the Poppy pickup. We've seen Melkart do really well on Poppy. Such a strong champion and can definitely hold back this Jarvan and Galio engage. Jarvan does have an unstoppable ultimate which does go through the Poppy W. So that could still be a thing that Confident Club play for. In the meanwhile here, now that Confident Club know it's going to be a Poppy bot lane, I would assume they're going to pick some Enchantress support or perhaps the Caitlyn. Caitlyn being a good pickup here, or not. Okay, wait. I'll take it back for now. Might be anything. I would assume it's an Enchanter support to bully out the Poppy, but of course Confident Club know what they're confident with, of course. Just might be Taric here. Taric is so good in this comp. Caitlyn is a great choice, but I have to admit the long range does give them an advantage over Poppy as well. But if Poppy ever comes on Caitlyn with W, it's gonna be hard to escape. So now Confident Club want to ban here. What do you ban on their end? Potentially double banning Zambiro here with something like a Gnar ban could be the way to go. It seems like Ashe is being hovered as a ban. We've seen Ali Hajar do really well on Ashe the last game he played. Definitely a decent ban to be hovering at this point. Waffle Warriors now return the favor with Caitlyn. Something against Poppy here you don't want to see. I would assume something like Milio would be annoying here. Potentially Lulu, although Lulu Kate isn't that great. Leona could be a potential ban as well. Leona goes through Poppy W with her E. But they choose to ban out the Lulu here potentially. It does really well into the Poppy, I must admit. I am from the future. Marger goes 1v9. Birkoon making the predictions. We really do hope it's the case. So the entirety of Confident Club bot lane, Draven Lulu getting banned out here. Confident Club might double down on their bans here, banning Xayah for Ali Hajar. Xayah is a great champion here against Confident Club who have disengaged comp, but she does get outmatched by Caitlyn. Ziggs would be a great ban here, as Ziggs can do well into the Caitlyn matchup as well, and Ali Hajar can play it. Okay, wait. So the Trundle ban is for Zambiro. Okay, fair enough. They consider Trundle a problem here in the top lane, so they do ban it out. Like I said, they are doubling down on the Zambiro bans since top lane hasn't been chosen. Waffle Warriors, last ban of the match, has to go here for either their support or top laner. Let's see. Confident Club could send Galio top. They choose to ban out Tom Kench. Tom Kench, a great champ in both roles. I do see the logic in that for sure. Alright. Shiba supporting the Trundle ban. They definitely don't want to get clipped on with the split push. Alright. Ciao. Hey, I love you too. Ciao. Alright. Mela. So, Brom is a great pickup for Confident Club because it's gonna be difficult for Poppy to ever engage here, but Braum could definitely get stopped here. It's also really good into the Viego pickup. Viego can get most of his damage blocked by Braum, hurting that reset. Seems like Waffle Warriors are thinking about this Malphite though. I think it's okay. It just seems like their comp has a little bit. It's like two engaged comps going head to head. So I'm really curious here. Jin would be nice here as a supporting ADC for Viego. I personally am a fan of a mage bot laner here, something that can farm all alone. I really like Ziggs. Ezreal is decent as well. He can poke out people. Ezreal Poppy can be very strong early on. They can even invade with it, and it does seem like it's the choice. So let's see it. Ali Hajar on this Ezreal. So it's gonna be most likely Nano in the mid lane with Aurora, Zambir top with Malphite, and Ali Hajar with Melkart in the bot lane on Poppy Ezreal. Now Confident Club, they need to pick a top laner here into Malphite. A lot of good options. Sylas! Of course, how could we forget about Sylas here? Picking Malphite into Sylas is practically a death sentence, as Sylas has such an incredibly high win rate against this champion. Regardless if it's a Sylas support, Sylas jungle, if there's Sylas against Malphite, Sylas is winning most of these games, and it looks like the ace in the hole is the pick here with the Sylas. I'm really looking forward to how Waffle Warriors will play out this match. Alright. Alright, so we have some toilet breaks here. They are in the toilet, fair enough. Guys, I am all alone today casting, okay? Please help me with the chat. I really need your support. There's 20 of you watching this match. What do you think about this draft? Who has it in the bag? Yes, Shiba pointing out the classic toilet break. It comes, the nerves come just before the game starts. Good thing we're not really professional here, because otherwise, you know, they wouldn't let you off the stage to even go for the toilet. Let's see. Guys, what do you think? I think if we play for mid lane from Waffle Warriors, they have a really strong combination between Viego and Aurora here. Aurora pretty much, if Jarvan engages on this Aurora, say goodbye to Jarvan, guys. It's definitely a tricky one there. Braum kind of wants to disengage, not really engage, but he can do both. So we might see a lot of people stacking up with Jarvan, Galio, Braum on top of each other, and Sylas there too. And then Malphite comes in, rock steady, knocking up everyone. My team's gonna pop off. Trust Shiba from the sideline here, supporting Confident Club. I also see Zernicek is in chat as well. The Sylas pick, yes, it's really strong. If Waffle Warriors don't get a pick and snowball the team fights with Viego resets, then HUJ win fights. I cannot agree more. Honoris definitely does seem like it's the case. Ezreal as well, it's kind of like a feast or famine champion. He's really good early on, but if we don't push that advantage, and they do have the strength towards this bot side, this Ezreal might not be able to do much. So let's see. Does seem like the game has started. We will still need to be waiting for the queue, sadly. So we do have 2 more minutes here of hanging out before we get into it. Just seeing at face value here, it does seem like it's the case here. Confident Club do have a great comp here. We're talking Sylas going in against this Malphite with his ultimate, and then Galio following up. Jarvan could also initiate the Galio ult, but in that case he better watch out for Aurora Viego, as they can definitely deal a lot of damage to Jarvan if he just enters the fight without any caution. Looking forward to this match though. I would assume that it's not gonna be very one-sided, guys, so definitely watch out for it. Hope you have your pick'ems ready. Keep in mind we do have 2 points this time round in the quarterfinals, 1 point for matching the series and 1 point for the overall winner. So look out for that too. Alright, Siba's going to go get a kebab. You better win or I'll change the whole roster for the next tournament. You heard him here. Sheba is making threats to Confident Club. Better get your act together. Let's see if I can drop our social media, guys. Yes, we do have social media. We are on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We also have a podcast, Shismite. Episode 2 will be coming out soon. The link is now attached in the chat. Please follow us on social media to stay updated. Just in case you fail to see it on announcements, you will catch it on social media when we're having an event. In the meanwhile, guys, for those tuning in, if you are a fan of the podcast, we'll be having Mahanix over for the next one here. Do you have any questions you'd like to ask him? I'd like to get some feedback from the chat. Agony Mechanics has been performing really well, getting MVP a bunch of times on Team Agony. So there's a lot of mid lane questions we can ask him. We can ask him questions related to his past. He's been playing the game for a very long time. Definitely things you can bring up. Let me know in the chat. I will take note of every question. And if you're ever wondering where can I watch Shismite, you can see it on YouTube, which is attached to the social media link. I'm also gonna attach here a Spotify link to the entire playlist. So definitely, you can definitely catch them there if you're not actively watching. You can put it in the background. It is in Maltese though, so I am sorry for all our English viewers. Maybe in the future we can translate some of them. But the majority of the content will be in Maltese in this case. Maybe we need some crossover. Bring the entire Confident Club to my bedroom, and we can make the an English podcast together. Alright, guys, 1 minute to go before the game begins. Looking forward to this one. Alright, guys, I'm gonna go for a brief pause because we might have trouble with the lobby. I'll be back shortly just as this is finished. Please stay tuned, please don't go away. It will be a few minutes and I'll be back shortly. All right. Thank you for your kind patience and awareness. It's due to the League of Legends custom that it took this long, but we are here. We just had to do 3 lobbies and wait the period. But now, finally, maybe we can enjoy the game 1 of our best of 3. Alright. So, we do have a pause, because why not? Take this time to arrange the icons. Reasoning is we had some trouble with the runes, but that's because the lobby was crashing. All right, so we are here. This is it. This is the day of reckoning. Let's see it. Confident Club are really always going for these full stacks or invades. They worked out a lot in the past, and here if Brom lands a Q, thanks to Caitlyn, can definitely connect with that. No, my mouse. Alright, so they are waiting here, just chilling, just in case someone invades, and they will be late invading around the first minute here. The ward does get taken by Slice Cakes. Oh, no, by Brom. Okay, never mind. There are some people here. Batman 420 from the top lane is now in the support role, so some roles got swapped over. So let's see it. Should be a more eventful, I believe, more around the top or mid lane. We see Waffle Warriors trying to get a sneaky lane swap here to benefit the... oh! Meanwhile, Ali Hajar and Melkart get off to a great start in the bot lane. So a nice little invade there, getting that advantage, which will definitely help them out in this laning phase. So as I was saying here, Zambiru now going to mid lane, probably thinking that it would have been Galio here playing, but the Confident Club actually read this correctly and sent Sloppy to the mid lane. Do see Batman 420 drinking a health potion, recovering most of his health there. And meanwhile, Zambiru against Sloppy here in the mid lane. Gonna be a tough matchup for Malphite. While Nano Attack should have the advantage earlier on here against Galio, and it does seem like it's the case, Latina Carlos forced to flash out, and now recalling, will be using teleport there in the top lane. Seems like Confident Club's bot lane did equalize the health gap here from the level 1. So let's see, we do see some support here in the chat, supporting Confident Club, and Lemon is here watching his team to glory and success. We see Nano here had the advantage in top lane against Latina Carlos, who already used teleport. We do see a CS gap there. This was a lane swap after all, so we do see Nano moving to top instead of mid, trying to anticipate that Silas, but Confident Club read it like a book. Meanwhile here, Marger is around the top mid side. I would expect him to gank top here. Galio does not have flash. But in the meanwhile, we also see round mode is around Zambiru here. They better be careful, as Zambiru could get caught between a rock and a hard Jarvan, forced to flash. So we do see Waffle Warriors bot lane getting pushed in. This could have been a potential gank by Marger, or even in the top side, getting a play for play, but so far Confident Club edge out on top with the flash burnt on Zambiru. Let's see here. Nano attack getting low, but he still has teleport. We'll just be chilling here, getting this wave. Most likely seeing a recall out of him soon. Some perfect last hitting here by Nano attack, but he's recalling rather close to where Galio could potentially disrupt it, which would be troublesome for him, but he will get away with it. So Nano now purchasing 2 books for himself. Latina Carlos will be resetting himself, but does not have the teleport in this case. Will be slowly getting edged out of top lane. Meanwhile in mid lane, Zambiro managing to hold his own against Sylas, opting to go more in the magic resist direction. You see Melkart here with his gank against Sloppy. Sloppy forced to flash, and Melkart successfully getting the enemy mid laner's flash. Now Sloppy doesn't have teleport here, Zambiro still has his, and Melkart might get caught here between Realm Mode and Badman. He might be able to walk out, he just does. Jarvan doesn't have a secondary dash in his kit, so once he dashes in, that's about it. They are out, Kazuto. Yeah, if you're not following the event, Kabochi are not part of the top 8. So, wow, Latina Carlos here, despite being under advantage, does destroy Nano in this short trade, despite being a level down in total. I would have assumed Aurora wins that a bit harder. So now maybe Zambiro and Nano want to trade lanes. Oh, Nano with the outplay potentially here. Latina Carlos getting taken down. The flash trade, Nano attack with the solo play. Well played by the side of Nano attack. Getting that first blood on Latina Carlos in the top lane. Never mind, just when things were looking dire, Nano secures the play, and this will be grubs for Waffle Warriors. Let's see it. Zambiro trades his ult for Sloppy's ult just to get out of danger. So we also did trade objectives here. The Mountain Dragon being really good pickup here for Confident Club thanks to their Galio pickup. Yes, incredible reaction by Zambiro, of course. If Zambiro gets knocked up there, he will not be able to ult away, but if his ult is ongoing, he cannot be stopped. Definitely a good timing there. Zambiro still has teleport here, while Sloppy does not have his own, so definitely something he can recall for. Something like Lost Chapter, I imagine, would be the buy. Now Badman caught in a bad place here. Ali Hajar and Melkart find him, and it is going to be a kill on Melkart. Slice Cakes trying to equalize. Ali Hajar is low. Slice Cakes keeps on the offense. Melkart's cooldowns just might be here. Barrier getting used, and it will be Slice Cakes taking down Melkart. The flash from Slice Cakes, an incredible play. What looked like a great catch from Waffle Warriors turns into a nightmare pick by Slice Cakes. Their great turnaround play on his end. Wow, Confident Club keeping up the gas here in this game. Nano attack now destroying a minion wave. Wow, that's something to be aware of as well. Levin, considering that that Slice Cakes is lucky, I don't know. I think he played it pretty well, if you ask me. The ultimate, the flash Q from him, the barrier holding, he managed to bait out Waffle Warriors and their cooldowns in a fantastic manner. Marger, we've not seen anything from you though. We do need to see something here. You have a winning top laner, you have a mid lane with Malphite, and your bot lane was also doing pretty well. Let's see if you can kick it up a notch here. He is going the Kraken Slayer route, so he'll definitely be a lot squishier here against Galio, Jarvan, and Braum. Gonna be kind of hard to fight with this Kraken Slayer. So he will need to try and find either Sylas or potentially Slice Cakes with that build. Let's see it here. Nano, can we have some more magic from you? Can we do it? Now, Nano went more the sustain route, so in terms of a fight, he isn't really that far ahead of Latina Carlos, who does have magic resist. As I say, that Nano attack increasing the danger here and does get another solo kill. Marger, second time running here, he's a bit too late to the party, as his bot lane now get capitalized on by round mode. Melkart is here and will get stunned. The ult from Slice Cakes coming out, but Ali Hajar trades the 1-for-1 so far, And round mode is going in. Ali Hajar getting low. The dash not being enough to get him out of danger. Round mode does secure the kill. If only Marger was here to capitalize on this moment, it would have been such a strong play. But in the meanwhile, all eyes are on Nano Attack with his completed item now in the top lane. Gonna be shredding this Galio. Definitely something to pay attention here. Slice Kicks though getting very much ahead in this game. He is going Collector build, and why not? We have a squishy Malphite in the mid lane. We have Viego going Kraken Slayer. Nano Attack is of course a mage, and also Ali Hajar is Ezreal. So we need that crit, lethality and crit. He will be able to one-shot anyone on this map. Definitely something Waffle Warriors have to consider here. Only Melkart has these defensive boosts that will help. Zambiro does have ult and Melkart is here. Sloppy could be caught in danger though. He does have Poppy ult and will manage to react in time, knocking them both away, but this does mean Silas does not have ult before these grubs. Meanwhile, Ralmode is engaging on Marger in his jungle. If you don't see it across the map, Ralmode does have a full Eclipse and will be able to steal enemy Gromp. Marger, without actively doing plays, is falling behind despite the CS gap. Well, he's only 300 gold away. He does need to maybe capitalize with a recoil to equalize this item difference. Zambiro though in the mid lane might get caught out. The ult getting used. Sloppy forced to flash. Seems like Waffle Warriors are happy to take the ult for flash. Meanwhile, Nano getting full engaged on. Latina Carlos doing a lot of damage despite the difference in gold and XP here. Definitely impressive to see this Galio holding on in this match. He does have that Mountain Drake, which will give him slightly increased resistances. And now, do we see the Aurora rotation here? Ralmode and Batman could get caught out here, and they do indeed find Ralmode. He is getting ignited and does get shut down by Marger. The reset from Viego. It does fail to connect the EQ, but Nano Attack is just simply too strong on this top side. Meanwhile, Sloppy without flash is here a bit too late and will get taken down for the triple kill. Wow, Waffle Warriors, what a play here on Confident Club. Taking down the remainder of their team. Marger getting all those resets with Nano Attack strength there. Nano Attack really the pivotal guy in this team. Yes, very nicely played Waffle Warriors. It's just what we want to see. Meanwhile, Confident Club, you need to play around Slice Cakes. He has a full collector here. It was wrong of you to think you can challenge the side of the map that Nano Attack is on. He is simply too ahead of your champions. And now Slice Cakes with his complete collector. All eyes on him for Confident Club to win this next dragon fight. Zambiro does finish his Malignance in the meanwhile. But item for item here, Waffle Warriors are leading the pace for sure. Definitely this Ezreal will be a lot better here with his Trinity Force. He is kind of far behind in that regard. Let's see. Ali Hajar taking some damage here, does dodge the Q, excellently played. Not taking damage before this dragon, and Marger is here. I think Waffle Warriors should consider leaving this dragon. This might not be a fight that's good for them. Slice Kicks is strong and Nano Attack does have TP though, so he might be able to come. Sloppy has the ult. He does full engage on Marger. Marger getting taken down low and Marger almost getting shut down. It will be a trade for both carries there as Marger gets shut down, and so does Slice Cakes. But now Nano is here with his teleport. Ali Hajar and Zambiro return the favor on Badman 420. Badman getting taken down. The flash from Melkart. Ralmo is found. The Eclipse and shield from Driver gonna be too strong, but he does re-engage. He does get the kill onto Ali Hajar, and taken down is also going to be Sloppy on Silas. That is a massive team fight loss here for Confident Club. This might just secure the kill, secure the game for Waffle Warriors, even for this dragon. Although taking out Marger before the fight was a great play, as Viego is gonna get a lot of resets, it does seem like Slice Case getting caught out was the bigger difference here, as Confident Club really can only fight with Slice Cakes at this point in the game. Waffle Warriors surprising us, telling the pick'ems we are not to be trifled with. Get it? Because it's a dessert. Okay. So yeah, this is looking really good for Waffle Warriors, and now Ali Hajar got that Trinity Force, got the Calfield's Hammer, equalizing the difference in damage here between Slice Cakes and him. I think it's going to be very hard for Confident Club to find a winning team fight at this point. So all eyes on Waffle Warriors. The game is in your hands to throw and to win. Let's see how you can do it. Herald is available. It can push your lead in the top side even further. Definitely need to find it. See Freaky Feline and Bino here agreeing. Jarvin did an oopsie indeed. Trying to find that knockout, but Ali Hajar perfectly spacing this Jarvin. Meanwhile, Latina Carlos does find Nano. A lot of damage traded in there, and the tankiness of Galio just holding back from Nano to be able to shred that. They could look to trade in the Malphite here again, or they maybe could get better penetration items on this Aurora. Something to consider. Let's see it. So it seems like Waffle Warriors hear me out here about this Herald. They can definitely push their top side advantage. But meanwhile, Round Mode and Badman are hovering around this bot side camps. Look out, Ali Hajar, look out, Zambiru. Confident Club are right behind you, and it seems like mid lane might get some action here. But Confident Club not finding the picks. Everyone from Waffle Warriors playing accordingly here. Not overextending, getting the objective. I'd like to see them run it down top lane though. They definitely have a lot of things they could use. Some friendly banter in the chat. Meanwhile, Ralmode finds Nano, and Nano using his ult to dodge and does it excellently. Marger is there to respond. Ralmode gets taken down. Nano attack getting down low. Sloppy is here and will use the Aurora ult, but the return play from Zambiru holds him back. Melkart now finds Latina Carlos and does get talked up. Zambiro is here, Marger is here, and it's a chaos fight. Straight up 5v5. It's gonna be in Waffle Warriors' favor. They are simply too ahead at this point for Confident Club to take these straight up 5v5s. And it does seem like Waffle Warriors will continue to extend their lead and now extend the game as both mid-lane turrets get taken down here. They might look for a Baron in the next few minutes, and that could secure this once and for all. It's really going to be hard for them to throw. They seem to be using the Herald to get into the top side, opting to not push their lead further in the mid lane. A great game here by Confident Club. I'm really hopeful. We did see some pick'ems predict this 2-1. Definitely looking forward to it. It would be quite an engaging pick'ems if Waffle Warriors manage to secure both wins for the semifinals. Meanwhile, Confident Club trying to take any advantage they can, whether it's the enemy Raptor camp or whether it's Sloppy getting caught out here by Nano and Zambiro. He will get taken down. Meanwhile, Confident Club managed to take the Raptor camp. Dragon is available. We haven't seen the items for some time. Ezreal finished his second one. Zambiro now finishes his second one too. We might see a double item here. Yes, it will be the Shadow Flame on Nano attack. Dragon gets started though. Confident Club have the timer for it, but Nano attack is here with teleport. Ali Hajar is here. This might spell disaster for Confident Club. They are forced off this Dragon. Marger is here. And let's see, Marger is a bit out of position here. Nano is taken down to half health with Dragon. Melkart though responds with Slice Cakes, and Ali Hajar is there instantly shutting down Slice Cakes with Marger getting the reset. Confident Club back off without their star player here. Slice Cakes being down means the Dragon is Waffle Warriors to take. Next up here will be this Baron spawning in the next minute. I would assume Waffle Warriors want to push this bot lane and then reset to go capture it. Maybe get the top lane priority just before that. Oh no, we see the entirety of Waffle Warriors stacking there. Might find Sloppy. Sloppy on a ward. Does spot them out and will back off. Seems like Waffle Warriors happy to take this turret. Let's see if they push further, and it does seem like it's the case. They're all here, but they need to be careful here. Confident Club are alive, are here. They don't have teleport. Nano is in top lane. Will this be the throw of a lifetime, or will Waffle Warriors back off? Baron is spawning in the next few seconds. Definitely don't want to throw them. In the meanwhile, Nano Attack is getting pressure in this top lane. Ali Hajar finds the poke here on Size Cakes. Nano Attack poking out Latina Carlos. Alright, so it does seem like that top lane could get taken down any second. Doesn't seem like Waffle Warriors want to accelerate with Baron. I'm not sure if this recall is for Baron, but it's definitely something they should consider. They are 14 kills ahead with 10k gold lead, items across the board. Definitely they can force this Baron. Nano Attack though. Nano Attack, you are very far up. Round mode is here, and this might be the end of Nano Attack. He does use the Aurora, gets out. Alright, it does seem like this champion gets out very easily against Jarvan. Jarvan gonna be having a hard time, but this does mean Nano Attack has no ultimate. If they do decide to go for this Baron, Waffle Warriors need to play with that in mind. Let's see it. Marger is sitting on a lot of gold. He has 1.8k. He does need that Titanic Hydra, most likely going to be the option of choice. Zambiro finds Slice Cakes. The ult goes out. Caitlyn, will he manage to kite out Zambiro? What Slice Cakes does not know is that Zambiro is actually a Caitlyn enjoyer himself when he's not playing Shen. Now Badman and Sloppy are here trying to find Zambiro. Sloppy takes the Malphite ult and just backs off. Ali Hajar and Melkart are also here, and they could look to make a play for Confident Club's blue buff. Seems like round mode is here to respond in the meanwhile. Baron is available. Marger did start it. Seems like the rest of Waffle Warriors are returning the favor here, while Nano Attack is pushing in the top lane. Zambiro does have teleport, but he does not have ultimate. Could be there. Nano does secure the top lane turret. Baron is at half health. Melkart and Marger are kind of low here, but Confident Club will not be able to react in time. This fight goes out. Ali Hajar does secure it for Waffle Warriors, and the full team recall goes out. So now if you're Waffle Warriors, you have 3 pushed out lanes. I would assume they're going to play for this bot side. They could literally run it down as 5 people and tower dive Confident Club and finish the game. I don't know if they see that opening or if they decide to play it split map. They do have teleport on Nano Attack, but definitely they should be closing out the game in the next 2 to 3 minutes. I do not see why they would take longer than that here. Let's see it. Marger in the mid lane might find Slice Cakes. It's gonna be a combination of Zambiro and Marger and Melkart all going down on Slice Cakes. The mid lane turret could be the option here that Waffle Warriors go for. Nano Attack seems to be indifferent between mid lane and his top lane. Not really sure why he's leaving his team, but he does choose to push out top lane. The remainder of Confident Club are here in mid lane trying to hold back the onslaught from Waffle Warriors. Dragon is up, but realistically you don't need it. Nano Attack might be on the return here of a play. Melkart finds round mode, and huge damage from Nano Attack coming out on Batman for 20. Another takedown here on the side of Confident Club. Waffle Warriors, please pick a lane. Please push a lane. There is no reason to be this split up between mid and top lane. We really need to close out this game. Dragon is coming up soon, and Slice Cakes is already on respawn here. We don't have Zambiro ult. Ali Hajar forced to flash. We're slowly throwing these fights. Sloppy gets taken down low though, and Zambiro is pushing. So Zambiro with the classic split push here gets 700 gold in his pocket. Waffle Warriors opt for the slow and steady play, taking out Dragon here. 23 minutes in game. They're going to lose their Baron buff though, with time ticking away here. It's going to be taking them a lot longer to get down this turrets without Baron buff. Oh no. It seems like this could be the end for Confident Club in this game. A big engage from Dylan does slowly spell disaster here. Kills going all the way through. Marger and Ali Hajar cleaning up house. Latina Carlos also gets taken down. Alright, let's see it. Sloppy's here to defend. Takes down. Ali Hajar takes him down, almost gets taken down himself, but it does seem like the ace coming through. Waffle Warrior is taking the Confident Club base here. 2 inhibitors at a time, because why not? When we can end the game, but we prefer to take the inhibitors. Ali Hajar is low. Is Ralmo going to go for it? He does have ult. He decides to ult in, but not accomplishing much there, and it will be game 1 going in Waffle Warriors' favor. Great game, guys. Fantastically played by Waffle Warriors, winning a couple of fights and then snowballing until the end. Looking forward for that game too. Well played to both sides. Well played to Waffle Warriors. Let's see how it goes now in this next game. Gonna be on a quick 5-minute pause and we'll be back for game 2. Stay tuned. Alright, guys, we are back with game 2. Draft is now starting. So let's see, waiting on Waffle Warriors to confirm. So let's see, what bans do you think is gonna happen this time round? So let's see, Lilia banned out here, and we're keeping the same bans for Confident Clubs. Shen first ban. So let's see here. Aurora makes sense, of course. We did see Nano Attack doing really well with this pick, so makes sense. Confident Club banning it out. It does leave the other picks open there. They banned out Wukong last time, and I forgot what was their third ban. Let's see here. Emilio now getting banned from Waffle Warriors. Strong champion in general. They did not ban it last time, so I'm not sure what changed this time around, but definitely a worthy ban for Emilio. Let's see what the third ban is for Victor now. It will remain to be Victor. Yes, that was the third ban. They banned out on Waffle Warriors, banned out the Gragas. So everything stayed the same. Confident Club banning out the Aurora instead of Wukong. They might opt to take Wukong themselves this time around. So let's see what they do. Waffle Warriors banning out Gragas. This would make sense. This Badman 420 plays a really good Gragas as well. Such a hard champion to counter in lane. So now let's see it. Confident Club do have pick priority here. Let's see what they choose. So Confident Club might pick up that Wukong. It's gotta be Draven. What am I talking about? Wukong, Shmukong. So let's see. Waffle Warriors now have the option for Wukong here. See it. It is gonna be Caitlyn first pick up here for Waffle Warriors. A strong champion and really good into Draven. You can put traps where his axes are landing, making it hard for him to collect them. Let's see it. Waffle Warriors with their next pick. Is it gonna be the Wukong or is it not? They could go for the Braum pick up themselves. Renata could be a good choice here if it's played. It's gonna be Wukong. Alright, nice, nice. It is Marger's best champion, his preferred champion as well. So I definitely see the logic in that. Confident Club thinking about Bard. Bard as a champion. Maybe not always the greatest, but he does have his uses. Great at poking out your lane opponents. Great at finding those really big ults and stuns. So Bard could be potentially a good pick here. Yeah, Gabriel, they are 1-0 at the moment. So we do see Waffle Warriors taking the lead in the series. Alright. So let's see. Seems like Confident Club decide to pick up Viego this time, showing them, hey, we know how Viego is played, let's show you how it's going to be played. Nautilus, Viego, Draven, that's a very strong 3v3 bot lane. Oi, oi, oi. We instantly swapped over to Kayle from Nautilus. Not really sure about the logic in that. Kayle, not really one of these champions you want to insta-lock, but it was done here, so I'm not really sure once again. the ideology behind it. But let's see. Pelio plays. Hello, Pelio. Nice to see you. Go back to work, huh? You're always welcome. So let's see it here. It is gonna be Lulu Caitlyn from Waffle Warriors. Not too sure about this one, guys. Lulu Caitlyn, not really a thing, but it is what's gonna be played here. Let's see it. They might want to ban out Nautilus now that it did get shown by Confident Club. Waffle Warriors might want to take that away. Other potential options here that could be annoying is something in the mid lane. Perhaps remove the Sylas this time round. Gives them the option to play Malphite again. And it does seem like the Nautilus is gonna be banned out after Confident Club did show it. Yeah, Malphite gonna get banned out by Confident Club. Draven doesn't want to deal with that, so does Viego. Now I know this might sound funny, but Nasus goes hard here, to be honest. They have 3 attacking champions and Nasus just presses one ability and takes them out of the fight. We do see Tom Kench getting banned here from Waffle Warriors. Tom Kench, a champion Confident Club, can play in 2 lanes. A strong champion overall. And Syndra will be the last ban here. So Nano Attack is limited on options, but does have the Swain with Wukong, can be pretty good, especially with Lulu. They have options here for maybe a strong AP carry champion. Not really sure what the pickup would be. Waffle Warriors can also go Gnar. Top lane, he's gonna have to pick up something a blind from Confident Club, so one of them has to go the counter. Seems like Akali is getting covered. I'm not too sure about Akali into Draven and Kayle. I think this might be not the greatest pick, but Nano showed us otherwise in the last game, so I'm looking forward to it. Let's see. Confident Club now have to pick up a blind top lane. What kind of blind top lane would you pick up here in this case? Unless it was the Kayle. I mean, this Kayle really came out of nowhere. Not really sure about it. With Draven here against this kind of team comp, Renata could be really good. Definitely not something that goes in too much. Vex here getting picked up against Akali. Not sure about how that comp goes. I guess Vex could definitely have the shield and get Akali off of her. Meanwhile, the support pick of choice is gonna be, drum roll, not really sure what you would pair here. Even Leona sounds funny because Lulu is there, so it's really hard. Maybe Janna could be something they consider. They're going with Leona. I'm not too sure about Leona, so I guess it does get locked in. So it's gonna be that Leona Draven in bot lane against Lulu Caitlyn. I think this Leona's a sitting duck, to be honest. If he ease in on any one of them, he just gets polymorphed, kited back, trapped by Caitlyn, netted by Caitlyn. I just don't know how Leona survives that. But let's see, Waffle Warriors on their last pickup here. Who's it going to be? It will be that Gnar from Zambiru. We've seen him play a really good Gnar. It's going to be Gnar against Kayle in the top lane. So chat, what do you think? What do you think about this game? Who do you think can take the win in this case? Judging by team comps, Confident Club once again are in a similar position that Waffle Warriors were in before. They do need to get that heavy snowball. With Kayle, it's not really the type of champion you want to get that snowball, so it really is a bit out of position here with the remainder of Confident Club being so strong in the mid to bot side. So yeah, you have Vex, Leona, Draven, Viego want to play aggressive, but Kayle wants to stall out the game, wants to take her time. Not really sure about that one, but on the side of Waffle Warriors, the Akali does stick out like a sore thumb as well. Wukong wants to go in, wants to get that damage for the Caitlyn. Akali could one-shot someone, but he could also get quite comboed here by the remainder of Confident Club if he goes too deep. Viego stun, Leona stun, Vex fear, Kayle ults the target Akali is trying to get. We might have some lobby issues yet again. I'm really sorry about this, chat. I might have to go on a quick pause just to get this fixed, as the lobby tonight specifically seems to be not in the best of moods. Let's see if the custom gets in. Shiba, you need to have more faith in your team and their draft. I mean, the damage is there, you know. If they play around this Draven, they could still get a really nice win, and then Kale just ults him in the fights. So it's not that bad. Waffle Warriors kind of have this all or nothing comp where they just throw all their abilities in one area. And if Confident Club can survive that, I think they can get the wins with Viego and Draven in these team fights. Definitely not one to count out, so let's see how it goes. Oh boy. I mean, honestly, the pick'ems say it for themselves, right? No one expected Waffle Warriors to get that first win, and now that it's there, everyone's shaking in their boots. Shiba, let's see it from you. We need your support. Your team needs you now more than ever. Definitely look out to supporting them. The Kale top though is definitely a weird one. I would have liked to see Sloppy on Cho'Gath maybe. He does have a really good Cho'Gath and he's such a strong champion as well. But they decide to go with Kale this time. Let's see how it goes. Zambirunara. Oi, oi, oi. And Lulu Caitlyn bot lane against Leona, Draven. I mean, it's gonna be tough for Leona to find an engage, but if Caitlyn is forced to use her defensive abilities early on, Leona has full range to tower dive with Draven, getting his cash out, so definitely something to consider. Gotta be going on a quick pause here. We have 2 minutes to go before the game starts. Let's get a quick water, a quick tea, and we'll be right back for the match. Alright, we are back. Game is soon about to start, so let's have a look. Skin diff for Waffle Warriors just to start. Right, let's see it. So let's quickly set this up, scoreboard out as well. Let's change those icons around. I'm really looking forward to the scale top, you have no idea. Really looking forward to see how it goes. So let's get it. Waffle Warriors need one more win and Confident Club need 2 to secure this series. I'm supporting Confident Club at the moment. They definitely need some help. So let's get it. Waffle Warriors looking like completely new animals in this game. So let's see how it goes. The confidence is there though, as I'm sure Waffle Warriors are going to be playing in full stride, and Confident Club might be a bit intimidated after that first game. So let's see how this early laning phase goes. And immediately here we see an aggressive play on Ali Hajar. Ignite is out. Slice Cakes and Latina Carlos take the trade. Sorry about this. Alright, so let's see how it goes from here on out. So it seems like Slice Cakes and Latina Carlos want to be super aggressive here down bot. Latina Carlos here should really be hovering the second bush in my opinion, opposing the Draven, but they are stacking instead. So let's see. Sloppy here against Nano Attack in top lane. So is this like a permanent thing? Is Zambiro and Nano Attack, they are swapping over and Zambiro goes Gnar mid? Might be another thing with the counter picks. I'm just gonna quickly set them up like this for now. So we have Gnar mid against Badman's Vex. So I guess that could be Zambiro favored, as Gnar would be very hard to one shot. And in the top side here, Akali against Sloppy. Gonna be very hard for Sloppy to play the game, as Akali very aggressive early on, and Kale definitely wants the opposite of that. Let's see it. In this bot lane though, Slice Cakes does have his signature Draven. Something to look out for. Zambiro gets engaged on by Roundman and Badman. Almost gets taken out there, forcing out Zambiro. No flashes used though. He will stay out in his lane in the meanwhile. Now round mode securing that scuttle. Coming out ahead here with 2 scuttles to Marger. Not really securing any of them. Meanwhile, round mode hovers the top side camp, the top side, just in case there's some action around Nano Attack. Marger will return there in time and drops the ward. They could look to dive this top lane, with nano attack and Marger, but Marger chooses to back off back into his jungle. Wukong needs that level 6. And once again, another engage here by Latina Carlos, playing this lane out excellently. Slice Cakes does find first blood here on Melkart. So the matchup that I was expecting Waffle Warriors to win is looking in favor here of Slice Cakes and Latina Carlos. And now Ali Hajar might be on the receiving end of a dive here if he's not too careful. They do look for it here. Slice Cakes goes in first, and they will indeed secure it. Barrier saving him in the end there from a tower shot. Excellently played here by Slice Cakes and Latina Carlos. That's how we do it. Can't really leave this Draven open. It's such a strong champion in the hands of Slice Cakes. 38 CS to Ali Hajar's 27. If you're not winning the lane as Caitlyn, gonna be a tough match to contest. I'm surprised they even had the damage there. Nano now pinging level 6. He could potentially look to teleport, shop, and then engage this fight, but he will continue pushing. As Sloppy now recalling, understanding that Akali has 6 and he could get Dove. Meanwhile, Zambiru here in mid lane on his Gnar, keeping up in CS against Badman's Vex. Well played to his part. Dragon and Grubs are up. Both junglers might rotate to them. Let's see which one gets chosen. Now Slice Cakes continues the aggression here. It does have a full BF sword from that base and a Dirk on top. Big difference there. The Draven passive giving him so much gold. Already 3k at this point. So much gold there on that Draven. Hello Peach White. Nice to see you in chat. Yes, bot is definitely gonna have a hard time. They had a hard time with equal items, let alone with a BF difference. But Marger, slow and steady, secures the grubs. And round mode is here to start off the Drake and will secure it as well on the opposite side. But Marger identifies that he could potentially invade round mode scamps here. He will do so. Look at Slice Cake's positioning here, so deep within enemy territory. They seem to be taking this Gromp from Marger. Slice Cake's happy to stack his passive a bit further. Marger could decide to continue taking his enemy camps here. Realistically, he could definitely do so. They don't know about him, but he decides to take the blue and run away. Now, meanwhile, round mode is here. Zambiru needs to be careful. He just might get ganked here. The mist gonna reveal him. A great sidestep there by Zambiru. Having to flash, but a great flash at that. He does dodge the Vex ult. A second too late and Vex would have ulted him and he would have gotten taken down. So a good play here by Zambiru. Sadly, no teleport on his end, while Badman does have his own teleport. So overall, Zambiru now flashless and no TP. He could be weak in this lane. Let's see what Ramo does to capitalize. Marger might be looking to gank top. They both have 6. Sloppy has yet to die in this matchup. Pretty much left to free farm. It does seem like they engage on Sloppy. Sloppy is going to be ulting away. And he does get taken down by nano attack. A double kill here for Waffle Warriors. Great play here. Returning the advantage once again. This time Marger playing around nano attack. A very strong contender for MVP in both games so far, from what we've seen. Meanwhile, Latina Carlos and Slice Kicks happy to take the trade here in bot lane. They're just chilling. Not much that can be done from Waffle Warriors to contest this. Slice Cakes happily farming away, stacking his passive. He knows it's gonna be a long game with his Kale. And Akali getting fed here is a big trouble for him. So he needs to get farmed. He needs to take every efficient play he can, trying to get ahead and carry his team. Meanwhile, a huge wave getting stacked here, and it does seem like round mode might be here to dive Ali Hajar or Melkart, but he does get spotted on a ward. I would be happy to take Marger's camps here. Round mode pretty much forced to play this way since Slice Cakes is so ahead of his opponent. Zambiro without flash might get caught out here. Let's see if he still has his leap, and he does indeed still have it. Round mode though overcommitting here. Marger is here. And Zambiro gets the ult off, and this might shut him down. Raumo gets taken down. Zambiro and Marger are here. Latila Carlos is also here trying to make a play. Marger gets taken down low. Shutdown for Badman. And now Zambiro is also getting taken down as Sloppy rotates with Slice Cake's ult coming from down below. A great return play from Confident Club considering round mode started off with a death there. Waffle Warriors fighting, but Confident Club fighting a bit harder. Do we see Nano Attack potentially getting an advantage though from this KL roam? Let's see how it goes. As Storm Surge is complete on Nano's side. Will they be able to use this Akali to their advantage? Let's see. Kazuto. So you think Wukong will be able to 1v1 Draven? Might be hard, but I think if Wukong goes Tabbies, maybe. Ah, he already played against him. Alright, alright. Yeah, I think everyone has nightmares about Slice Cake's Draven, to be honest. It's not just Anselm alone. Trust me, I have my own. Sloppy Dog gets taken low. The Akali E gets hovered. And it is enough for the Kayla to get bursted. Marger though is low and could get a reset for round mode. Meanwhile, Zambiro and Nano Attack are here, but are getting kited by Slice Cakes. And this looks really bad for Waffle Warriors. Slice Cakes might have the damage here. Let's see, Nano Attack gets shut down, and now Slice Cakes is here, but Zambiro is so low, he just might get followed up. Slice Cakes takes down Zambiro, and Malkart soon follows. Confident Club find the winning play around Grubs. This is the exact repeat of the last game, but this time working out for Confident Club because they sent Slice Cakes top. That's the big difference between this game and the last game. Slice Cakes was here to respond. We have Cyenscape in the chat. Vegeta himself most likely. Kakarot says hi. I hope you're enjoying the show. Oof, setaw ħadu lil Draven, Bino says. Yes, Draven, you must take him down in this game. He has a bloodthirster already. So hard to play into. Let's see. Raumo though failing to complete his first item. Marger does have Trinity Force. But Dragon will get started here. Viego's passive damage does a lot of current health base damage. Oh no, Zambiro might get caught out here. Slice Cakes has a lot of damage, and the CC from Latina Carlos was almost enough. Zambiro flashes out of that play. He will get stopped on his recall. They do have teleport here from Nano Attack and Zambiro if they want to force a play here in the bot side. Could be an option. Sloppy though gets taken down low as Nano Attack finds the solo play again. Sloppy finding a hard time against his Akali as expected, but now Zambiro isn't even allowed to take XP as Latina Carlos is here in the bush, and Zambiro does step up. Does he have Edo to dodge the next ability? He does use it. Will not get stopped. Slice Cakes might find the next two hits. The Lulu ult from Melkart coming out, saving Zambiro, and Slice Cakes does flash for it. Seems like Confident Club have found their rhythm in this game too. It's all about Slice Cakes and this Raven. Batman 420 also doing a great job in the mid respectively. Meanwhile, Nano is 4-1 in this Akali top lane. He might just be the reason why a Slice Cakes gets taken down later on, but we'll have to wait and see. Round mode is here. Might find nano attack. Nano attack does not see the mist, but he does see a round mode and will burst him down. It is almost enough. The Kale ult does come through and Nano doesn't consider it. Nano attack gets taken down by round mode, but round mode is gonna be responded to by the rest of Waffle Warriors. Gets taken out, does flash and will escape his death. The one for all play here. Nano throwing it a bit there. Walking straight into Viego. Forgets about the Kale ultimate, which will definitely play a key role in keeping the carries Draven alive. And Viego Slice Cakes might get caught out here. He's in a bit of a pickle. No Wukong ult is there, but the shutdown gets taken for Ali Hajar. He does manage to secure it. That's a great play. Waffle Warriors just need this type of plays to get these shutdowns, especially if it's on Slice Cakes, especially if it's on Ali Hajar. Meanwhile, Batman 420 was slowly, steadily pushing down the Waffle Warriors bot lane turret, getting on that tier 2. Slice Cakes now finishing his own collector. Definitely something good. Ali Hajar gets engaged on, forced to flash. Latina Carlos and Round Mode are here, but Ali Hajar might get taken down. He does indeed. Round Mode finds Marger. The traps gets taken out. Latina Carlos is there, but Round Mode misses the combo. Flashes all the way through here. Everyone's flashing away. Nanotech gets taken down low by Badman. What happened there? A great sidestep by Nano, but does sadly get taken down by auto attacks. Not really sure how Nano fumbled that one. Being so ahead in this game, I guess Batman does have... Well, he doesn't have the item... Well, he has a bit of an item advantage. But still, Nano, did not expect this from you. We need to stay intact. We need to not throw away small defeats on the side. Meanwhile, Slice Cakes almost takes down an entire mid lane turret, and he actually does, all on his own. Seems like Confident Club step up the gears here. This looks like kind of a hard loss here for Waffle Warriors. It's getting a bit out of hand now. I don't see them reacting well to these plays. Oh no, Batman 420 gets caught a bit, but Marger not respecting the damage Vex brings to the table. Not looking good. Not what I expect from Marger on his best pick. This Wukong definitely should have known the damage threat from a mage is going to be higher than what he can anticipate there, especially with the shield and fear. So now that we get into team fights, the advantage Nano Attack has completely nullified, as the remainder of Confident Club do step up to the board. This Draven with 2 items, 2 completed items to Ali Hajar's. Despite the same CS, the kill difference and passive gold from Draven is just simply too much to hold on to. Alright, let's see. Dragon is the next objective here. Getting pinged by Confident Club. So let's see, round mode is also here. Nano Attack is here too. Latina Carlos face checks here with Batman 420. Nano Attack gets taken down to half health. Nano Attack, you can't be face checking alone. It does seem like round mode gets it, but he also steps on a trap. Looked good there for Waffle Warriors, but they will be forcing... they will be forced back. Slice Cakes will deal too much damage for them to handle. Nano Attack does get ulted by Vex and will get taken down. You cannot be playing with that HP when Vex is around. It's the same concept like Nocturne. Now Batman 420 gets engaged on by Zambiru. Gets ulted by Dinar. Manages to fear both Zambiru and Melkart. But Batman 420 almost gets taken down. The flash used. Zambiru flashes now right after him and does shut him down. 900 gold going into Zambiru's pocket. Meanwhile, while all of this was happening, Draven did secure the Herald here with round mode, while Sloppy was happy farming top lane. Alright, Cyan in chat dropping some disrespect towards Zambiru, saying he can't play Nar. But Nar is one of his better champions. What do you mean? Unlucky. Marger getting caught out here. Ali Hajar is here, could respond to it. Oh no, nano attack. The only saving grace for Waffle Warriors gets taken down. This is looking like a tough one. Shiba, you did not trust in your team. Should have had more trust in them, as it does seem like they got it covered at the moment. Let's see it. Latina Carlos rotates this Herald to support Batman 420 in this bot side tier 2. And Sloppy in the meanwhile does secure the top. Oh no, almost secures top side tier 2. The minions getting taken down there. Ali Hajar is here to respond. Oh no, Slice Cakes get engaged on. Waffle Warriors, is this the play we need? Slice Cakes is down, Marger finds the ult. A great play by Waffle Warriors, and now Ralmo is here. They need to focus this Viego. He does not get a reset here. Sloppy is here. Oh no, Nano, you're too far in. He gets the reset, and now Sloppy is here with Ralmo getting resets. This is a disaster. What could have been a winning fight for Waffle Warriors gets taken out by Confident Club. It's not enough to take down Slice Cakes if Viego gets his resets. It does seem like Baron is up next. The difference in gold is too much. Waffle Warrior is getting edged out now at the moment. Ay, ay, ay. Confident Club needed this win. They're fighting a bit better than last time. Oi, 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 indeed. Mr. Vino. I'm calling it, guys. I think Confident Club has this. Not much we can do about it. Waffle Warriors did find a great play on Slice Cakes, but now they're just too much ahead. Waffle Warriors still trying to secure their second item, while most of Confident Club are on their third, or completed their third in the case of Slice Cakes. It's just simply too much. Even Sloppy here, who was behind, is now finding a solo play on Zambiru, pretty much annihilating him. This is looking like a tough one, guys. Waffle Warriors got the first win, but now Confident Club are equalizing it. Ali Hajar gets found by Badman, instantly taking out. Oh no, Nano Attack also gets taken out. Seems like Marger is the last one standing alongside Melkart. Is this the end of the game? Is this where Confident Club secure it? So let's see it. Seems like it does look like the end, as Confident Club do have the tools to end this game. But I don't know why they are splitting their focus between inhibitors and Nexus. Ramo gets taken out. Oh no. Zambiru engaging on Latina Carlos. The double kill coming out here for Ali Hajar, as Slice Cakes is taken down. Sloppy soon to follow. Waffle Warriors find a lot of gold here, but sadly their open nexus is there. Ali Hajar is also low. Alright, so sadly this Akali not really doing much for Waffle Warriors. Let's see if they can maybe hold on a bit longer here. Confident Club need to find a way to close out this game, and Waffle Warriors need to find a way to hold on. Alright, let's see it here. We do see Marger get taken down by Batman 420. Nano Attack does find the shutdown, but Latina Carlos and Round Mode are both here. Everyone is just so strong on Confident Club at this point. Very hard to find the fight. See Shiba telling them to hit the Nexus, not the Vlad. I couldn't agree more. They definitely had the win before, but now with this Dragon Soul, they could look to end it out through the bot lane. Alright, let's see it. Sloppy, Raw Mode, and Slice Cakes are three of the stronger people on this Confident Club team. Sloppy and Raw Mode zone them off of Slice Cakes as the inhibitor gets taken down. The last inhibitor, Zambiru, gets taken down low there. The open Nexus is here. Does it get taken down? Slice Cakes finds a 2-shot on Ali Hajar. He's so strong, so ahead. He gets Kale ulted, and that will be game. Game 2 going into Confident Club's favor. Guys, I promise you an exciting match, and this is exactly what we have. It's 2 games of our best of 3. We see Confident Club taking game 2. So now we'll be moving on to game 3. Let's see who takes it, guys. Pick'ems. I don't know how they're gonna go. Tell us in chat who you think they're gonna win. We'll be back after a short break. See you at around 9 p.m. Oi, oi, oi. And we are back, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Hope you still tuned in with us. Thank you for supporting the stream. Thank you for being here. You are all valued members of the league community in my eyes, and I really appreciate that. It's only together we can have these games. So yeah, let's see it. Waffle Warriors, first ban. Go with the Draven. I mean, can you blame them, guys? Realistically, Draven was so strong right now for Confident Club. So let's see how it goes. Shen being banned here. What we've seen from Confident Club in the last 3 games. Banning out this Shen for Zambiru. We also see Lilia being hovered here. Lilia for Dober is a very strong champion. So yep, definitely gonna look for that Lilia ban. And they are thinking now, Waffle Warriors are thinking, what champion do we take in our first pick? Definitely something to consider. Alright, so Victor also being banned out here. Confident Club don't want to play against it. Gragas is there too. They go for the Viego first pick instead this time. So let's see it. Viego was a winner on any game that he was there. So maybe this is the idea. But Confident Club here have options. Of course, they have. We've seen them play the Galio. We've seen them play the... what do you call it? There's Wukong open as well. Volibear could be chosen by Confident Club as well. A lot of decent picks here. Let's see which one gets picked. So Confident Club first picking Ashe here. Ashe is a strong champion Waffle Warriors like to make use of, taking her off the board. So let's see, the next pickup is going to be this Milio. Ashe Milio, such a strong combination there. Waffle Warriors want to find something that scales maybe a bit better than this. Jinx Lulu comes to mind as an option. See it, Waffle Warriors thinking about their choice here. What's it gonna be? It is gonna be the Swain into Ashe Milio. I'm not really sure about that, but Swain's such a strong champion as well in itself. Definitely gonna be better than the Sakali in this game. Let's see what the next pick here is. Might want to pick up something to verse this Ashe. They could also go with something like a Ziggs or a Hui here in the bot lane, or maybe send the Swain to bot lane. Could also be something to consider. Nautilus into Milio is not Nautilus favored, but it is what is chosen here. And Vladimir. Oh no, we haven't seen who was playing Vladimir. I think it might have been Slice Cakes himself. So he does seem to like this Vladimir instead of going the ATC this time. Let's see if it does get locked in. He did so well on Vladimir and even on Fizz. It used to be the first 2 bans people banned against Confident Club. Alright, so it is locked in. This will be Slice Cakes with the Vladimir in mid lane. Let's see it. Ezreal is banned out. Ali Hajar did a great job with Ezreal last time. They're still traumatized about it. So let's see what Waffle Warriors do decide to ban out here. Junglers are still available. And also the top lane choice for Confident Club. They don't know, but Sloppy plays a really good Cho'Gath top as well. Definitely something to look out for. Vex getting banned here. I'm not sure about the Vex ban when they already have Vladimir. I guess Vladimir could go in the top lane. So that's something they were scared of in the last game. Caitlyn now getting banned from Confident Club. They seem to think that Caitlyn Nautilus could be a pick here against the Emilio Ash. Curious to see how this next ban goes. It will be most likely the Volibear. We've seen Dober play Volibear in the LCM. But instead they do change it to Jarvan. So Jarvan with Vladimir ult on top might be something they don't want to risk here. Volibear would have been really good with Emilio Ash. I think a lot better than this Jarvan has to offer. But I'm really curious to see what Confident Club take here. They could go with something that complements Vlad, like Amumu or even Fiddlestick, something that goes heavy AP that can stack on his ult. They could also go with a frontliner. Skarner does really well here, something to help them. They're gonna have a bit of a weak early to mid game with Vladimir Skarner, so Waffle Warriors should try to capitalize on that. Looking forward to see how this game gets played out. Syndra being hovered here. This is one of Nano Attack's best champions, so we might actually have seen the Swain bot lane with Nautilus, while the top lane pick here will be the last pick for Waffle Warriors. They will need to blind it. Now we've seen him do well on Gnar. Let's see if he goes Gnar again. Trundle is an option as well. He could play Vayne top, but I don't think it's the best case here. I think Gnar here will still fit well despite the last game. But let's see what he goes for. We could see a Maokai pick up. It is Vayne. Oh no, it's the only champion I was not too confident with. But I guess Vayne can defend herself against the Skarner anytime he comes in, so it's not a terrible idea. But Vayne does mean they need to play for him. Now, to be fair, Swain could 1v2 bot lane, and they send Nautilus Syndra and Viego to gank the top lane. Might not be a bad pickup here at all. So let's see if Waffle Warriors can execute this type of play. Confident Club on their last pick. No, it's not Kayle. Really? Are you going for Kayle again? Alright, I'll leave it up to you. Sloppy on Kayle. Goes for a Kayle. So Kayle versus Vayne in top lane. Versus the remainder of the map. It is going to be Swain and Nautilus in the bot lane. So let's look forward to that. Guys in the chat, what do you think about this one? Who do you think has it from draft? Any idea here? I am not too sure. Let's see. So Cardona casting Skarner is unplayable here. True. It's really hard to play into this Swain, so Waffle Warriors definitely have that advantage. Vladimir also wants to stay around the mid range. Now Swain could potentially out-sustain this Vladimir, but if Vladimir gets really ahead, it's really tough. Really looking forward to this. Not sure what's taking so long. Oh, okay, we're waiting for Zambiru to get ready. Might go on a short pause, guys. I'm getting tired out here with the third game, but before we get into it for the 2 minutes, unless you help me in the chat, I need some help in the chat here, something to go off of. Seeing it straight up like this, I think Confident Club win if Vladimir gets fed, and I think Waffle Warriors win if they send the entire team topside to help Zambiru snowball this Vayne. I think that could really be something to help here. Swain is not a tank, but you cannot fight in his range, so he sort of creates that aura that a tank creates, like the no movement zone, so it does allow Vayne to fight off. Yes, I think it is Vayne top. Now if it's Vayne bottom with Nautilus, my apologies. It could be Vayne bottom, I just didn't anticipate it, but it could be Vayne bottom, Swain top, and this could be Ali Hajar on Syndra. I think that might be what is happening here. I'm seeing the picks right now, guys, and let me just quickly move this over here. It is gonna be Nano Attack on Swain, and he is playing in top lane against this Kayle. It is gonna be Ali Hajar in mid lane with Syndra, and they send Zambiru bot lane as the AD carry of choice here with Vayne on Nautilus. Thank you for pointing that out, Freaky. I did not notice it at all. So yeah, I've not seen Vayne in the bot lane for so long that it completely uh, dodged my mind basically. So yeah, Vayne is going in the bot lane here. I'm curious to see Zambiro handle this AD carry role. We know that it is his preferred role in general. So definitely looking forward to see him perform in this one. It is Vayne bot Iconic. Yes, yes, it is indeed Vayne bot against Ash Melio. I know it sounds like complete craziness to take one of the weakest lane ADCs against, if not the strongest or one of the strongest lanes there could be, Ash Melio. Yeah, it's really hard. If Vayne ever oversteps this lane, that's easily going to be half his health gone. Like the Ash slow with Melio W is just so strong. I guess Vayne can kind of play it around her level 6, going invisible. But that's really about it. Iconic does not trust in the Vayne pick, so Zambiro, it's all in your hands. We need to see it. How it goes. Siba is concerned about the Kayle pick. Kayle definitely did not do wonders the last game, but it was good enough. you think he's able to play Kayle because you're not there, because you wouldn't let him go, Kayle. That's a captain's job. You should have left the hand over to Slice Cakes so that he knows to stop Sloppy from going Kayle. He could have gone Cho'Gath here, but he went for Kayle instead. Let's see, we have 2 minutes on the spectator delay. We'll be right back just as the game is starting. Stay tuned, go to the toilet, get some water, and I'll see you soon. All right, we are back, guys. Game 3. Waffle Warriors need to take this win. So it's a hype match, and just to relative to the hype, Cardona Cass is here to give us a hand. Hello, Cardona Cass.
Well, it seems like my retirement did not last long enough, and I am back. I've been watching these two teams battle it out, and they've got me too hyped for me to just stay watching. And then, um, I think this game is gonna be a really fun one. For sure, it's gonna be chaotic. So, I mean, both teams will give them the role. I was commenting about the scanner. Kind of unplayable, in my opinion. Not the most unplayable, not the most playable. But let's see what's gonna happen. The amount of roast was from both team here. Zambiru in the bot lane, Nano's now back to top. I mean, both these teams have been cooking with their rosters, and we're seeing that the tension perhaps is kind of like getting to these teams, as Confident Clan are not doing the 5-stack this time. They're just covering their jungle entrances. They don't want to throw the game early on. Maybe the pressure is getting to them, you know? Hopefully not, but let's see what happens.
Yes, very
As
unfamiliar with Confident Club not full stacking or going for an invade. It's very classic of them to do.
as we are just seeing regular lanes, a deep ward on the side of Vladimir to perhaps spot the Viego in his spotting, and we're seeing this Nano actually in the bot side with Melkart and Zambiru in the top lane. So we thought they were gonna like swap it a bit with Nano going top lane, but it's actually just Nano on the bot lane. So we're seeing Ash Milo against a Swain Not. I think the Swain Not really likes it. The amount of CC they have is a bit disgusting. Where Latina Carlos can help sustain the bot lane for sure. And let's see how this works out. Viego does get spotted in his spotting. They should be noting that perhaps this Viego is looking for a level 3 gank bot side with that spotting. He goes from red to Raptors to Golems, and now might look for a gank, especially with Confident Club having this wave pushing in. They need to be careful. You have the information available to you. There's not a moment where you throw the game. You need to take a step back, and the respect coming out from Confident Club here. I like it.
If I want to comment quickly, as Iconic says, it's a great thing Zambiru did not go bot lane here. It would have been semi-unplayable for him, but Vayne against Kale, they both can stack up and farm, and I think Vayne has the single target and Kale has more of the AoE, right? But they both do great at the late game.
Yeah, and in this game state, we don't think we're gonna have quite the aggressive early game. Maybe we see some fights around grabs, but I think both teams kind of want to scale, no? You've got Vayne, Syndra really want to scale, and I hold my thought fighting is happening in the bot side. Latina Carlos is half HP, however, Badman is dishing out damage on this Ashe. A lot of slows coming out. Both health bars really low on the side of Waffle Warriors. Nice hook does come out. Ignite taking down Badman. Barrier does come out. Heal comes out from the Milo. Swain W tries to find Badman, but Badman's still alive. It is chaos in this bot lane. Latina Carlos also very low, but this time Round Mouth is here. Nano does find the root. Nano will find the first blood with an attack. That Milo flash is not safe. Marcus flashes away, tries to find the hook in return, but it's just a 1-for-0 in this bot lane.
Nano, huh?
Explodes.
Jesus, Nano, every game you're doing so well in this early game. Let's see it. Meyer and Slice Cake and Ali Hajar find Slice Cakes. Guess they can download the flash Q from Ali Hajar. Does secure it. Ramo is here, but he's a bit too late. Getting the reset. This should be it for the play. It's Vladimir not really having any CC in the kit. So yeah, nice play there from Waffle Warriors. Already starting the game off on a great note. What do you think about this Vayne Kale?
I think this Vayne Kale is just gonna be a sleeper lane for the most part, and both will look to scale and do later and do more in the team fight stages. Does seem that Vayne is winning in the CS numbers. I'm not a top laner, so I'm pretty sure everyone else is gonna have a better opinion on me than this. But I think both lanes just want to farm, scale, and then look for team fights. As Sloppy says, no, Luke, you're wrong. I'm gonna look to solo kill Zambiru, and gets one in the top lane. This scale, which was questioned by the Confident Club's captain, it seems is working out, huh? You might have to let him play it in the semis if they win.
Yeah, and it's a shame because Zambiru does not have teleport here, so this is really gonna sting considering Sloppy gets a free recall here and walks back and will have teleport before 6. That's definitely gonna be really troubling if Zambiru gets 0 help here in this lane. But now Slice Cakes
As we
without
see-
flash. Melkart.
Melkart looking to punish that. Scatter of the Week will find the stun, and now Slice Cakes will be falling down to Nano. And I think if you want one member fed on the team of Waffle Warriors, it's Nano. He's been consistent throughout the entire series. You know, his Aurora game was incredible. Let's see what he can do on this Swain.
A great roam here by Waffle Warriors, finding the play. Really, I've never seen an AD carry roam this entire tournament. I'm like almost shocked by it. Nano playing it like a solo laner and actually gets the job done. So I'm really good for that. He's still 6 CS up, so pretty much nothing lost from there. Let's see
And
here.
I don't think Nano is diveable. Like, it's a good roam because even though you're getting shoved in, as a Swain, even pre-6, you're decently hard to dive. So, and it's not like this Melio Ashe can do a dive, especially with Batman not being level 6. So a lot of good conditions taken there from the side of Nano. That was like, oh yeah, I can do this and I won't get punished for it. As we do see the cross map come through, Drake being secured by the side of Confident Club, with Grubs going over the side of Waffle Warriors. Even though like it's kind of opposite where Nano is stronger and Zambiru is on the weak side, just the tempo of the map allows this to happen. So now we are seeing Meyer here invading, looking to get some information on the camps of Skarner, and decides he cannot linger around for too long and goes back to his camps.
So just to clarify, it's Marger and Ali Hajar, okay?
Marger and Ali Hagar. I'll try my best.
Jar,
Jar.
like with the
Jar.
yeah.
The Maltese jar.
Yes.
I see.
It was, it was very important that we say it correctly.
I'll keep it in mind as Marger is looking for a
There we go.
gank in mid. He doesn't find the stun. Slice Cakes playing pretty passively, so he's just gonna eat up the damage like hello, and goes back to.
He doesn't
lane.
find the stun, but I will say well played to you on the name call.
As
Ali Hajar is kind
Ali
of
Hajar-
out of position, no?
not really. I mean, the Skarner is a bit back. He got a plate from that. If Skarner could have punished him there, yes. With a bit of Fog of War, a risk. But you know, mid laners are greedy. They want the plate. If there's a plate, they want it. That's how I see it. It's like
Ash
if you
Meteor.
had to make.
Mhm.
Continue.
I'm just saying that Ash Meteor are not allowed to play at the moment. Oh no, that Swainy goes wide, nano attack failing his E there, and now Batman and Latina Carlos return some damage. And back
But
to
at the end
normal.
of the day, this is like still an unplayable lane. You get a good trade, but I think that Swain 6 is just such a big threat, as Slice Cakes is actually playing very, very aggressively. Could have been punished if we had information on the junglers. No, actually, is the one getting engaged on force. The flash is forced out as Markart eats that Ashe ult. Now has to use the flash of himself, and Ashe still dishing out the damage, but 2 flashes used on the side of bot side. I would love to see Skarner punish this somehow. You know, both of bot side not having flash while you have full summoners on your side of Confident Club. Punish it somehow. Good luck. I don't know how you're gonna do it on a Skarner versus a Swain not, but you can try your best.
Yeah, great play here by Latina Carlos and Badman 420, finding those picks. Really good exchange there, despite nano attack being so far ahead. The damage still coming out from Ashe there. So now I would imagine that Nano and Melkart want to go in full gear and engage on them. They Confident Club are low resources, low mana, no ults, but it seems like we're just gonna get the wave, which is fair enough, to be fair. Zambiru against Sloppy here. Not much has changed, but Marger is now here, and Sloppy and Zambiru not attacking at all, just deciding to...
Will Sloppy 2v1 this? Ult does come out. Oh my god, flash forward! Let's find Zambiru finds the 2-for-1! But now it's round mode versus Marger. Marger does get the shutdown onto the Kale. Round mode will not be
He
able
should
to kill
totally
the Viego.
consider this part. Like, Kale is really good in this 1v1, but he opts not to. He was scared of the Skarner damage. I think Zabiru there took a lot of auto attacks that dropped. He could have definitely saved his abilities better, but well played on Sloppy for getting the return kill.
I mean, this scale was doubted, but it's showing up as actually Roundmouth is the one found in the pit, looking for a way out. Think waiting for his cooldowns to come back up. Roundmouth still in the pit, forced to flash out of there. Will use the rock to try and find one in return. I don't think he found it, and it's just gonna be 6 grubs for the side of Waffle Warriors. This game state is kind of reminiscent of the first game they played in this series, where Waffle Warriors were around 2k gold lead, and they found the 6 grubs, and then they just snowballed the game out of oblivion. Let's see if it happens again, as Sloppy is being ganked once more, and this time he's just able to make the safety of his tower with no action happening in the top side.
Yes, indeed, Sloppy is being hovered by Realm Mode. In the meanwhile, in bot lane, somehow this Ashe Milio is definitely so strong. Still managing to win. Seems like Nano has gotten nothing in this game in terms of how it appears on paper here. Really curious to see how they return it. While Ali Hajar here against Slice Cakes. Seems like Vladimir is allowed to farm. Vladimir farmed up is definitely going to be a threat. He can take down a lot of damage for his team.
Yeah, the sustain on kind of both teams is a bit insane, as Sloppy is going for another 1v1. Zambiru forced to use his ultimate a bit defensively there, and now this Vayne without an ultimate maybe could have a window where Sloppy has his ultimate and looks for a 1-for-1 trade here. Potentially could look for the dive. As we are seeing Markart clearing the vision away so that Marger will look for the gank. Batman a bit too far forward. He thinks he caught Nano a bit too far forward, but instead it's him that's a bit too far forward as Ranmod is trying to make his way as fast as possible. Is now with the rest of his team in this bot lane. It's 3-4-3 and a triple alt! Impale comes out from Ranmod,
no.
but Milo force first. Markart uses the Q to get closer to Bloodman, but still there just isn't the damage from the side of Confident Club. Batman will fall down and Waffle Warriors are winning this fight. Diego is coming through with the recess. Round Mode will now fall down, and it's down to Slice Cakes to clean up the fight. He will find Marger, maybe is able to just barely find, and it's a 2-4-3 in this bot side. Sorry, it's a 2-4-4. Milo respawned back in time, and I was saying Sloppy will go for the tower dive and find Zambiru because of the defensive ult used previously. The entire map is exploding.
Yeah, I mean, imagine if he was playing Maokai here. I'm pretty sure he would have had a better time against Scale, and if he goes 0-3, he can still do work for him. The Vayne pick, I'm not too confident about, to be fair. It's not really, it's a feast or famine champion. If you pick Vayne top, you literally need to give her everything in the map, but it seems like Nano is attracting all the attention with his plays down bot. We saw a great Skarner ult, but it did pull Swain into the backline, and it kind of allowed Nano to pick up 2 easy kills in that fight. Let's see if Waffle Warriors can contest this dragon though. 4k HP. It seems like it will be left to be taken, as Waffle Warriors are aware of it but do not respond accordingly. Zambiru is now bot lane though, and Nano attack goes top. This is a 2-level disparity though, and Sloppy does have an item as well. Are you sure about this trade, Waffle Warriors? You're sending your best character top, and he will be zoned off all minions and XP potentially. Zambiru is here with Nautilus to try and counteract this Ashe Milio. So now the advantage they had will slowly get... I don't know about this, Waffle Warriors. I'm not confident about it. Round Mode is also here to respond. Try and get Ashe and Milio back into the game, potentially.
I don't like it. I see what you're saying, man. Like, I guess they're trying to stop the Kale from going like complete psycho and just solo winning the game, but there's so much which you're kind of throwing at this Scale now, and you're just really hoping that Nano is able to survive this onslaught.
That's it, right? There we go.
Yeah, like boom, Kale still
What's
is
the
gonna
point?
win.
We gave him more gold.
Bot lane is suffering.
Exactly, and Vayne would have cost less, much less. I don't like this at all.
Do you just like accept you made a mistake and just had Nano back bot? Like you're Zambiru, you're stuck. Like just deal with it, play safe, fall behind. We're gonna play this 4v5. We're just gonna win it. If you keep throwing Nano in this top side, I mean, I guess the teleport
Or
is also
maybe
needed
they
against.
could have also left Nano 1v2 bot lane and sent Melkar top lane to help him with Sloppy, and then hover with Marger and look to make a dive. That could have been a play there, but too many ideas are happening here. Marger is hovering Nano this time though. Sloppy is here and might get caught out. The stun goes
Still
out.
has his ultimate. Ultimate coming out, the damage coming onto Nano. Nano doesn't have the ultimate, still finds the 2 for 1! Oh my god, in the meantime, in this bot lane, no, Melkart is pushing the go all in button, but nothing happens because Zambiru doesn't have a full item yet. As Major and Round Mode are battling out, this Viego does have a 2 level advantage on the Skarner. He will force out the Skarner Flash. Major, without that ultimate, cannot close the gap. Actually, still able to close the gap. Round Mode in pace by some time, but Major still able to find the kill in this top side, and this game state is stayed equal for the last 15 minutes. It feels like the 2k gold lead on the side of Waffle Warriors has been hovering 2 to 3k for the last 10 minutes, and I don't know if that's good when you have a Kale against you. You do have a Syndra and a Vayne which are scale just as well, but as Slice Cakes will maybe find the solo kill. Nanos here to defend his mid laner. Ali Hajar able to survive that, and now Nano is the one using his ultimate to try and find Slice Case. Slice Case just trying to heal off the minion wave and is collected. And now Nano's mid lane, and they're throwing Al Hajar at K. It's like, guys, have a round at it. Everyone,
I
try
mean
and
that,
try and stop this.
but this does make more sense than sending your Swain who will be out leveled. I mean Ali Hajar is about on par with the scale, and the damage difference is much better in their trades. As you can see there, Sloppy getting forced off. So yeah, this does make sense, at least a lot more than sending the Swain for sure. It's just a difference in how the damage is getting treated. Nano attack is really great in long fights, but in terms of DPS, Kale will out DPS him, while Syndra can get short, big bursts of trades. Meanwhile, Round Mode though getting caught out by Marger and Melkar. The Ash out from downtown does hit Marger, and in the meanwhile, Marger gets flashed on by Sloppy with the ult.
Oh my god, Sloppy's damage!
The damage from the scale is ridiculous, but he will get taken down for a double kill in Nano's pocket. Still keeping strength there. In the meanwhile, though, Ali Hajar stacking this Dark Seal and now finishing his Cosmic Drive. Looking really good for Waffle Warriors.
I really like also that how much Waffle Warriors are still able to find stuff on the map, even though they committed so many members to that play. This bot tower has been taking hits from Zambiru. The mid lane tower was found just before that play. They're collecting a lot of standing gold, and now they've kind of expanded the gold lead from a 2-3k gold lead to a more comfortable 5k gold lead, where now the fight should be that's a bit easier. And now even that Vayne has completed their first item, she should be more relevant in the fight. Um, I'm now saying that like the game is slightly favored toward Waffle Warriors. Hopefully they can keep playing with this tempo and keep slowly increasing their advantage, finding the good macro plays on the map as this dragon is spawning, and let's see if Waffle Warriors will be fighting for it.
I mean, Nano attack needs to recall. He doesn't have teleport. Zambiro gets chunked out here. I think it's actually in favor of Confident Club. I don't think we risk it and fight for the future ones, but it does seem like they want to fight for it. Let's see it now. Nano attack does have ult, but is around half health. Badman 420 and Latina Carlos are here, and Slice Cakes does have Rabadons. Does
Sloppy,
seem like
crucially though, does not have teleport yet. 10 seconds, it just came up, teleport just came up. Longmo decides to go in, Impale used already, Vladimir ult will take onto everyone. Sloppy not teleporting in. Waffle Warriors are completely deleting the HP bars on the side of Confident Club, as 2 members already dead. Batman making a run for it, Sloppy decides to TP in, is now targeting Zambiru. The KLR does come down onto Batman, trying to save the AD carry. Viego ult does come out a bit early, does not buffer the K-Load, and now Sloppy is finding the kills. At the end of the day, it's a 3-4-2, but Dragon secured for Waffle Warriors. They buy time for Soul. Syndra's pushing mid. They could actually convert this into a tier 2 mid as well. So at the end of the day, Waffle Warriors come out with the better macro play. So well
yes.
played to them.
Must be nice to be Zambiro in this game. Just chilling, you know. Barbie girls in the background. California girls, yep. Nano attack
But
though,
be nice
finds
to be
Sloppy
sloppy.
again. Oh no no no. Sloppy collecting gold from the Waffle Warriors. Does Sloppy and Round Mode together 2v1 this entire game. Let's see it. They also have Vladimiral to help to amplify that damage as well.
This scale is level 14, 20 minutes in the game, 8 and 3. I think has second and a half item in base, I want to say. Seems like it. Or like close to second and a half items. This scale is gonna be a menace. Um, no doubt about it. She is, I think, the most far ahead member on, and maybe battling with Nano for being the most far ahead member in the game. And interesting to see how this develops. It's gonna be a matter of can Kale shred the Waffle Warriors, or can Waffle Warriors find Kale, find the picks, and still win out the fight that Kale cannot do anything. As we are seeing some teleports being used on the side of Nano here to collect the stop wave. Trying to save a tower that survived just on 1 HP. As Batman is retaliating a bit for not letting him get that tower gold, decides just to do the job himself and gets the tower in return.
The damage from Vladimir is already showing though. So strong there. Another Ash alt whips though. Batman 420 not finding these arrows. Does hit Zambiru in the bot lane.
Yeah, I think the game should take a breather here. I don't expect a fight to be happening unless we are doing a Baron Force on the side of any team. Maybe a solo kill there and there. But Zambiru actually uses his ult aggressively. Condemn comes out. And Zambiru, I think, just using the ult there to secure the wave and push Kale back. Interesting use. I think it's a pretty short cooldown as well. Like, he already has a quarter of it. Ref refunded, so should have it for the next fight, as both teams are lingering around this Baron, but I really don't expect anything to happen unless someone like Slice Cakes is picked out here, as Waffle Warriors are sneakily looking perhaps for a hook, but Slice Cakes is paying respect to the Fog of War, not knowing where everyone is, says I could be under threat, and if I die here we could give Baron better play safe.
Yes, he is the acting captain instead of Shiba at the moment, so he does need to focus up. I really like that Confident Club are definitely hanging on to this game. The morale is there, they're playing accordingly, according to their lead. Badman not finding these arrows, but Melkart might be caught out here, not getting stunned. An interesting choice from round mode. But it does seem like the engage ends there as Ashalt is down at the moment. What's the next objective here? Baron is up, of course. 3 minutes ago it did spawn. Do we see Zambiru play for it, or does he continue on his split push? I think he might be recalling for his item here.
Let's see what happens here. I mean, I don't think that anything will happen around Baron now with this Drake being up. I love when people cross map Drake for Baron. You try, if you're Convent Club, you try and force numbers on Baron, and when they're gonna expect you to be on Drake. Especially when Zambiru doesn't have teleport. You could really use that to your advantage and force down an Ashe. Perhaps you trade Drake and bot tower. I'm not sure if that's a fair trade, but it is on the table, as both teams I think will be actually looking to fight for this dragon. Send it in a team fight and let's see who wins.
Latila Carlos gets caught out. A great hook by Melkart. Starts off the match here with a reset for Viego. So 4v5. Do Confident Club start the dragon here? They do start dragon. Guys, come on, Waffle Warriors, we need to... Are we really giving up dragon here? Waffle Warriors just...
They cannot get away with this.
Waffle Warriors allow dragon to be taken here. Let's see Zambiru hitting the plant.
Impair does come through. Soppy does use the ultimate on himself. He's trying to dish out all the damage. A lot of damage does come out from the ult. Zambiru flashes away. He's actually doing the damage. Zambiru does fall, but the rest of the team is dying on the side of Confident Club. And it's actually just Zambiru dies. The rest of the team survives. I mean, Confident Club, you find the dragon, yes, but you find one in return, but you cannot do that. Latina Carlos has just died. You cannot just force a dragon like that. You almost got away with it, to be fair, as Latina Carlos is trying to defend desperately this mid tower, forces out McKay's as Ali Hagar is putting up the pressure on the map. I think Waffle Warriors actually trolled a bit here. Pretty
Yeah,
sure they
I
had a
was.
Baron angle.
Yes, I was gonna say the same thing. I'm not sure what the idea was to go so hard for this mid lane turret that barely gives any gold when Baron was up, and I thought they're gonna make an end play, but yeah, I mean there was not much to it, to be honest. They could have even taken tier 2 top, would have been a better choice here, or opening up this bot lane or going straight to Baron. I mean, all could have been better choices, I think, following this play. It is also soul point for Confident Club, considering they have Vladimir, they have Kale. The later this game goes, it's not gonna be good for Waffle Warriors despite their lead. Vladimir and Kale scale like monsters. So it's definitely something to look out for. Nano might get caught out here. He will get caught out, let me correct myself. There is no way of getting out of this. So Nanatak is down with Baron up, and he is the one of the strongest members on his
I mean,
team.
Zambiru doesn't have teleport. You guys can just collapse onto Baron. Zambiru has no way to respond to this. I think this is a big macro misplay on the side of Waffle Warriors. Zambiru should be in mid lane, but Alahagar doesn't actually have teleport. They have no members with teleport on the side of Waffle Warriors. Only Nano had teleport. And this might be what Confident Club need to come back in the game, as Baron is secured. And you trade 2 towers for it on the side of bot lane. So gold actually kind of even when you consider the Baron gold. So now it's a matter of what can Confident Club do with this Baron? Can they do anything with it? Let's find out.
Yeah, I would really like to see an Ardent sensor on this Melio, especially with Ashe. I'm not sure why it's not being prioritized as an item. You give Ashe that attack speed boost alongside the range, you're doing really good for yourself. So Waffle Warriors, they are still strong in terms of fighting prowess. It's just pushing power now will be heavily in favor of Confident Club, of course. Let's see if Nano attack, don't you dare get caught out again. It seems like it will
Not
be the
again.
case. He does pop his ult, but it's not gonna be enough. The flash too is used. He just does not learn his lesson. What's the point of being up there? The wave isn't even crashing. Just catch the waves and play as 5 people. When you're this far ahead, you do not need to play that far for split push. But Confident Club making the right call here, spotting Nano attack past the enemy territory and collapsing on him. And now mid lane turret is the one they are looking at. Melkart and Ali Hajar are here, perhaps trying their
Nice.
best to clear the wave.
Confident Club securing their second tower of the game. A nice cutter of the week there does find 2 stuns, but it isn't enough to stop the pushing power on the side of Confident Club as they start collecting some more of the standing gold, start to close down this gold lead. Nano getting caught out does allow them to find and pressure different points of the map, as now looking to secure now perhaps something in the bot lane. Confident Club also getting some deep vision, knowing who will be entering where, as maybe they will be looking to catch out Melkart, who's unsuspectingly walking to lane, does ward the bush. He smells that something is off as Latina Carlos, it's a replay of the previous Drake fight, does get caught out. This time is able to get out. Swain damage is coming through. Latina Carlos is trying to sustain with his abilities. This turret does fall down. Good Nash usage coming through from the side of Confident Club. Collecting 3 towers, backing as a team, and will come back on the map as a team for this dragon. Soul on the table. It is most likely gonna be the fight that determines the game. Will Confident Club be able to get the soul, or are they gonna get wiped like the previous game? The previous fight, sorry, where they got the dragon, but they got wiped. And if you get wiped now, you lose your base. Mid priority is gonna be crucial for both teams. We are seeing that currently Confident Club do have mid priority, allowing them first entry onto this dragon. Now, how will Waffle Warriors respond? This dragon already 4k HP, 3k HP, it's actually getting bursted down, secured on the side of Confident Club. Now they just need to get out. Drake up, SliceK decides to go in, Sloppy uses the ultimate, 2 crucial ultimates down on the side of Confident Club, however they seem to be winning the fight. Rauman does go in, 2 fights are happening on 2 sides of the map. Marja trying to find Sloppy in the backline, shutdown is found on SliceK onto Nautilus, and with 2 three crucial members down on the side of Waffle Warriors. This one just might be game, as Convent Club are marching down 5 men strong in mid. This is the exact opposite of the previous fight. Convent Club are the one to come out on top. It is Zambiru and Al Hajar against the Titans that currently are Confident Club. They need to delete the wave. Syndra trying her best, does able to find the wave, will most likely trade her life. Shutdown coming through. Zambiru now, it is his turn to try and find the wave. Buy enough time for the rest of Waffle Warriors to come out. The Condemned does found Runmon. Runmon eating so much tower damage. He will be one to fall. Nano is respawning in 1 second. He is up. Marger is up. It is the fight to defend the base. Sloppy trying to find out the damage. Batman though is just targeting the Nexus, and this is game as Confident Club are able to find the win in the best of 3 series. We saw a heated series today, guys, but at the end of the day, it was Sloppy on his scale that is able to carry this game. And my god, was this an exciting game! Whoa!
Unbelievable, to be honest with you. I'm flabbergasted. Oi, 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 what a game. Was nice having you back here. Cardona casts indeed a great turnaround by Confident Club. This means they will be our semi-finalists, facing off against Aversio. They'll have to pick out a date for that, but in general, yes, well played. Waffle Warriors, it was your game to throw away, and sadly it was the case. I'm really sorry it was the deciding factor here a couple of fights in, but of course well played entirely from Confident Club. What do you think, Cardonakas? You have any comments about this match?
I mean, I think this match was, of course, Waffle Warrior side in the beginning. Perhaps that swap is the when they sent Nano to top lane, it kind of doomed their tempo a bit. But in general, it was just a really exciting game. It was a game that came down to the wire. A fight that could have been won by either team. The Kale just got too strong, and it is what it is. Excited to see the Averto versus Confident Club. I don't think it's gonna be as one-sided as people will think. And let's see what happens. Thank you for
Indeed.
having me as well.
Oh man,
Now I go back to my retirement, Jake.
ciao. Enjoy. Alright, guys. Who would you say is the MVP for this match? Really great. Oh no, Lemon. I'm sorry, my friend. Oh no, Lemon is sad in chat. Oi, oi, oi. Hope you recover, my friend. I think we have a lot of good contenders here. Sloppy, of course, in my opinion, should take it. He was very strong on this scale. Who should we get? Can we get maybe Sloppy for the MVP interview? Let's see. To be fair, even Slice Cakes had a fantastic game on Draven as well, game 2. So a lot of good options here. They want to send in Sloppy, alright, for the deciding game. He is here. Alright. Alright, let's see who's gonna come. We'll be back shortly for the interview. All right. We are back. Hello, Mr. Sluffy. What a game, huh? How is your blood feeling? Or you are calm as a breeze.
I'm feeling fantastic after the third game. It was really fun. But honestly, I shouldn't get the MVP.
Who should get it?
Uh, from my team, yeah?
Yes.
I don't know.
Why you shouldn't get
I mean,
MVP?
I didn't play good the first one game. I can say I solo lost it. I played like shit. Thought that Silas is a good pick into Malphite, but I just can't play this champion. It's weird for me.
But you also sort of brought out the guns for the winning game, right? So
Yeah.
how was the mentality in game 3? It looked rough.
Game 3.
You really did save them.
I was telling my team all the time that I'm fucking Vayne. I'm clapping her butt cheeks, and she is homeless, by the way, at top. That's what I was saying to them. And I told my jungler to come top multiple times, but he didn't like thought about it. He ignored me pretty much, but I don't blame him for it. Yeah, that game was pretty a 1v9 situation.
Yes. I was expecting your
Uh.
Cho'Gath to come out, but no. It was the Kale. It was a good
Yeah.
choice, huh? You were doubted by Shiva. I don't know if you saw that, but he was not a believer. And you showed him.
He was just mocking.
And now how do you feel against the Versio? You ready to take them on? Get your revenge from qualifiers?
We don't have full team. That's the worst part of it.
Yeah.
We don't have Shiba. We're playing, by the way, different roles every game.
Whatever
Like-
matches your champion. So we saw like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Vlad mid or Draven.
Because this time we have a jungler who is only playing jungle, and previously I was the one who was playing jungle, and I could play literally every role. So it's a change. We have a non-swappable jungler. Yeah.
But if you were to pick one role, which do you prefer? Or do you enjoy playing most?
I like. I play the. How to say that? I play for the champion I like, not for the lane.
Got it.
For example, like now, I really like to play Kayle, and I have a lot of hours on her. But I really enjoy her now. Besides that, she is so weak right now. I really like her, and that's why I'm playing her. I don't know, mid top.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
seem to swap over champions, right? Last week or the week before it was move speed Cho'Gath.
Yeah.
Nice.
The Speedy Gonzalez.
Well, I hope Tipo you had fun. I'm not really sure what to tell you, but your performance
First
is
game
what
was a
saved
bit
the game.
rough,
Yes.
but later it was good. It was chill.
Yes, I mean, first game you were also maybe trying to understand each other, you know, and your picks. As you said, like you have
Yeah.
a bit of a different roster. You were also sick, as you told me. And who else is sick? Slice Cakes. He's a bit sick, or what?
Batman. Batman is
Oh,
sick.
okay. So yeah, I mean, and you still performed well. He did really well in his lane as well, Batman, in my opinion.
He and me, we are coughing all the time on the
Oh,
comms,
no.
so
Getting everyone sick
and
through
we
the microphones.
literally can't laugh because we're gonna choke to death.
No. Okay. Let's think about flowers and butterflies instead. No, I'm
About
joking.
food.
Yes, I got my pizza. It's right here.
What
It's-
type of pizza?
Do you know what a
Pepperoni.
carbonara is? By any chance?
Carbonara pizza?
No, pasta. You know what pasta carbonara is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is like a calzone, and inside there's
Wow.
like egg yolk and cheese, So that's like a carbonara and it has bacon. I like it a lot. Yeah, and they put you the salsa on the side so I can dip it. Oi, oi, oi.
Bricky pizza.
Yes, I'm gonna become fat. When you come to Malta, you should try it.
You wouldn't find it in Poland, I think.
You guys have pizza? I would hope so. Of course, you do have pizza. But what is like a
Pizza,
pizza?
yes, but the carbonara one, I don't think so.
Oppai, I'm showing it on stream. Approved. What's like?
Where's the other half?
What do you? No, it's a calzone. It's like it's like one full pizza, but it's folded over.
I'm stupid.
No,
Never
you're just not used to it. Maybe what's a pizza you would find in Poland, but not in Malta? Do you have pierogi pizza?
Yes. People
No,
make that.
really?
Yeah.
What are pierogi?
What are
Dumplings.
pierogi?
Mm.
Dumplings, yeah.
Alright.
Dumplings with for example, you have pierogis with mushrooms and cabbage. You have with meat. You have a sweet version with with fruits or some cheesecake.
What on the pizza? No, pierogi of cheesecake. You mean? Or
Yeah.
yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So they're weird coming to Poland just to try them all,
Someday I will come to Malta. Don't worry.
and you will bring them with you.
Of course, I'm gonna make them at the
Oh,
At-
that's
at
better.
your, at the Shiba place.
Good. Alright, Mela. I'm now hungry. Oh. Someone from Poland got me into coffee, so I have a soft spot for that too. I don't know if you guys are like really into coffee or specialty coffee, but this one guy is, and he's from Poland.
I'm more like a tea person.
Alright. I mean, tea is great. Right now, that's what I'm drinking. But in the morning, I need it. Oh, yeah. But maybe that's why they call you Sloppy. I don't know. No.
I'm the nameless one. I don't have a nickname.
No,
Really.
your guys' names on EUNA are interesting. Let's say that when translated.
No, don't translate it. on
Oh
stream.
no, I had an Asian teammate and he told us what they mean. Don't worry. I was like, At least the graphics went out for the first times. I didn't hold them back. But
I
then
don't know
I
why.
changed them.
I don't know why the Riot allow those names. By the way.
Yeah, it's they need to pay more for their AI services, I think, to spot this out.
Yeah.
Not just for the skins and emotes. Oh yeah. Mela.
They have to earn money some way. Yeah.
Poor them. Yes, they have to. I'm gonna buy a Kindred skin right now. In fact, just to help them out. Mela.
Spend $3,000 for the Jinx one.
Yeah, it's practically a bunch of chroma stapled together. That's my opinion of it. It's like the same Jinx skin, but it's all the same. I don't know. That's not for me. If they make one for Kindred, maybe they can catch me. We can see how I react to it. As in like, will I go? Oh, no, I really want this. But yeah, so far no Kindred. So I can only comment like I don't want to sound like I'm speaking out of my ass, but I think it's not that great a skin. So we'll have to wait and see. I don't sadly own all the skins, no. I'm close to it. I got screwed over recently because Riot are really buckling down on people that have a lot of skins. So it's gonna take a lot longer a bit to make it happen. But yeah.
Yeah.
Did you eat today, Sloppy?
Yeah, I ate something.
Oh no, because I
Do not
haven't.
die.
I haven't eaten, and maybe it's time to say
Really?
goodbye.
When
Yes.
when did you wake up?
I ate cake today. That's all I ate. I ate a big pile of cake because grandma made cake for Christmas, and it's in the fridge. And I'm like, I'm not gonna let it go to waste. So just ate a bunch of cake. But I haven't eaten anything salty. And to be fair, like I feel like I need some salt inside, like just to have a taste again. Oy, oy, oy.
Now at the fuck, how to say that? I mean now I'm almost only eating the bigos.
Bagel,
Do you know what is it?
like a sandwich.
No, bigos translated. It's a hunter's stew or a pie, jumble, mishmash.
Okay, that's got to be healthy, I think.
Bajos. That's another Polish thing.
Polish
Very, like really Polish.
You guys like cabbage? You like cabbage a lot, apparently.
Yeah. Cabbage, mushrooms, meat.
Looks good, to be honest. And for winter, this is perfect. That's good, though. Check. Oh, you're making me even more hungry. Let's see. Maybe I show it on stream.
Show them the bajos.
This is what he's talking about. Oy, oy, oy. Tell me you're not hungry. You should have this
Yeah, it
with
looks
Maltese bread.
fantastic.
You need Maltese bread with this, trust me.
Yeah. Bread is essential with this.
We need to make a crossover. Polish bigos with Maltese bread.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Freaky bajos.
And Shiba says it's disgusting. GG. Oh my gosh. Man, I'm gonna call it Taslopi because I'm gonna die soon. Like if I don't eat. But
Yeah. This interview is taking too long.
No.
It's
It's
the longest
taken.
interview, I think.
It's good. No, I've had. I think it's on par. But I like talking
It's
to
not
you.
really an interview at this point.
You're a chill guy.
It's a
Yes.
conversation.
Yes, exactly. Maybe after I eat we can play some ARAMs or something. But until then, I want to eat. Oy, oy, oy. No,
I
no.
need to sleep. I'm
Oh.
dying.
Mela, get well soon. Congrats on the win. And now we need to get slice cakes and eyegloss to decide a day to play our semi-finals match. So
Are you playing in the semis? You are.
my team is playing on Sunday against Agony.
Oh. So have fun. Good luck, man.
Thank you. Hopefully
I
we
hope you
we'll see
win.
you later. Yes, maybe in the finals. All right, we meet each other. Who knows?
That would be awesome to
Mela.
meet again.
It's gonna be tough for us, eh? We have a challenge ahead of us, both of us. But yes, hopefully we come out ahead. But yes,
At least the top three.
we hope so. Why not? Mela,
Okay. Bye, man.
see you
Bye,
and good
everyone.
night, Mr. Sloppy. Thank you for the games and
Yeah.
well played on your Kale. It will never be doubted again.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.